We all have that friend who treats partying as a second job, and we all know that they're generally the first to get smashed drunk wherever they go, be it a college party or a business lunch. Hey, it takes commitment to be the life of the party. It's not an easy job. For those times when they're bedridden, you might have some issues placing bets on who'll get drunk first. The throne is empty, and the most ambitious contender can grab it at any moment. Few people know that you can use everyone's zodiac sign to determine that. Let's analyze. Aries. Right off the bat, Aries is a strong contender for this title. Not only do they love to get stupid drunk, but they might even view it as a competition. As soon as they begin thinking that getting drunk is a race, they'll put their full force into winning. It's just how they're built. There's a slight issue though. They're probably doing that every weekend, which means their tolerance to alcohol can be pretty high. All in all, I'd say they have an 8 out of 10 chance of being the first drunk. Taurus. Taurus's chances depend on the type of alcohol available to them. Of course, they'd also have to come to the party, which is somewhat of a rare event. If they're there and having a good time, I'd say they would need a copious amount of gourmet cocktails to succeed. Give them a bottle of chocolate liqueur or some sort of fancy, expensive tequila, and the bull could have a chance. If there's only beer available, I'd give Taurus a 3 out of 10 chance. Gemini. With tears in my eyes, I'd have to declare that Geminis don't stand a chance. It's not that they can't get drunk, but this is a race against the clock, and the time available for drinking is usually spent by a Gemini for endless blabber. They will eventually get drunk, but they stand no chance for being the first with so many other, more determined contesters out there. 3 out of 10. Cancer. Most people who have some experience drinking alcohol will be able to tell you that emotional drinking doesn't really make you drunk. Not in the beginning, at least. Cancer will probably be too busy complaining about something or petting the cat, so they won't really stand a chance in this race. Unless they've been recently dumped, which would increase their chances by miles. 6 out of 10 chances for Cancer. Virgo. I'm only including Virgo because I have to, but we all know that there are bigger fish out there. Virgo will probably be way too self-conscious to ever get drunk at a party, let alone be the first one. 0 out of 10 chance. Unless someone swaps their cup. But even then, they'd probably notice and scold everyone for being so irresponsible. Leo. Depending on the type of Leo involved, this could go either way. If we're talking disinhibited Leo, who loves to make a fool of themselves because that grants them the status of the funniest of the friend group, massive chances for success. Probably 8 out of 10. But if we're talking Leo who feels responsible for all their friends and doesn't want to mess up their outfit, probably more around 6 out of 10. So we'll settle for an average of 7 out of 10. Libra. Now, Libra's a bit of a wild card. They'd hate to make a fool of themselves and damage their reputations, and they might be pretty inexperienced with alcohol altogether. This gives them the potential to get drunk pretty fast. Their secret weapon is that everyone at the party will, at some point, offer them something to drink. And since they hate to seem rude, they'll probably accept. Great chances for Libra at around 7 out of 10, or even more if we're talking the girls-only night out. Scorpio. Scorpios won't miss a chance to get absolutely wrecked, but it mostly depends on where they stand on a romantic level. If they're crushing on someone at the party, they'll probably be too busy doting on them to put any effort into our little competition. But if you manage to throw a party in the very short time frame between ending a relationship and falling in love with someone else, they might very well win. 8 out of 10 for Scorpio. Sagittarius. You peasants better bow down now before the king or queen. These people don't mess around and don't care about anyone's opinion of them and love nothing more than being goofy. If there was no such thing as tolerance, they would have been, hands down, the champions. But since they've probably been getting drunk since 5th grade, they take a long time to get buzzed. 3 out of 10 chances for them, but they get our respect. Capricorn. Capricorns, and all the other signs, aren't allowed to drink in the workplace, so this contest is a hard pass for them. And even if they manage to get a day off, they probably feel the need to take care of all their childish friends. Sorry, Caps. 2 out of 10 for you. Aquarius. There's a 50-50 chance that Aquarius would even step foot on the premises of the party. Unless, of course, we're talking about some sort of conspiracy theorists meetup or a Ouija board party. If there's a certain element that screams, "I'm so weird and quirky" for the gathering, I'd say Aquarius has a pretty good chance of winning a prize, at least an honorable mention. But it's important to note that they will stop participating as soon as they realize that everyone else is doing the same thing, which, to be honest, is what's to be expected from a party. So, for the first 30 minutes of the party, 8 out of 10 chances. 0 out of 10 once the contest becomes mainstream. Pisces. And we have a winner. Pisces will be the first to get drunk. That's it, folks. Wrap it up. Please let us know if you enjoyed this video and if you'd like to see more of these.